Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about No-fap. So what is important after No-fap? So today's topic will be beyond No-fap. So I've been doing No-fap since 2017 to 2018. So it's been years of me doing that. So what I get from beyond that, right? We want to see through all of that hardship. What is the reason that we did Nofap or we're still doing Nofap? So what's beyond that, right? That is the most important part of this journey. For me, what is beyond Nofap is how much we grow as a person, how we think differently after we gone through all of those hardship, endure all of that pain, right? All of that lonely night that we have, to be able to become who we are right now. So if you just started your journey not long ago, this video is for you, because everyone will go through this journey and will try to figure it out. What is next? What should I focus on next after Nofap? We tend to have procrastination around what we do, and that brings us into not doing Nofap, right? We want instant gratification, not delay gratification. So through instant gratification, we learn how to procrastinate, we learn how to drag things into tomorrow. But beyond Nofap is you have already built out that momentum to get rid of those procrastination bad habit, because you train yourself to be responsible of your action. So why is it important? So controlling our sexual needs, our urges, may be the most important thing that a guy can do. And it has maybe the biggest impact if we done it right, if we have ourselves, our mindset right around the things that we want to do. So what's beyond that? Beyond that, we want to grow as a person. We want to be more confident. And we want to go through life with a mindset like a fighter. Right? There's no obstacle that I can't go through, because I already done this. Okay, Nofap is what I gone through. It's what I face, right? The fierce things that I have in my life because of loneliness. I get into fapping. I get into watching nasty video. But then I have to control myself, control my urge, like to be able to become a better person, to be able to have more self-control. So that is beyond Nofap. And time again, I emphasize on the time. Right? The time that we have are the most valuable things that we have in our life, because we can't really buy back time. So one is spent, one is gone. Like the choices that we make, the things that we do, Once it's gone, you never come back. Right? You can never buy your time back with money. So money is less important than time. But what we can do now, right, if we don't have money, right, we do No-fap. And we do No-fap, we send ourselves into a higher paradigm. That means we spend time wisely. We choose to spend our time on the things that actually worth our time. So I think everyone in this phase, like going through Nofap, going through challenges, urges, will face the time that you ask yourself, why am I doing this? So this is when the time comes, you need to go beyond that, beyond Nofap. What can I do to make my life better? What can I do to make the art or the skill that I have become better and better? How can I build myself up as a more attractive package so that I can deliver to the world my value? So we want to see beyond Nofap. Nofap is just a stepping stone. It's like a bridge to where you want to be. So imagine that you build a bridge, right? You need to have a strong material, a concrete or piling to be able to hold the bridge for you to get across. So when you build your confidence and build up your skills from doing Nofap, you actually build a very stable, very strong base that you can rely on when things get hard. Right? Nothing is harder than a man can control their sexual urges. So when you build that bridge, and you build that with the time that you spend on doing Nofap, because you're going to save time, you're going to spend less time on social media, you are going to want to after something that is meaningful in your life or for your life. And we want to focus on that. Focus on growing, focus on building ourselves up. And for example, we may get lost in Nofap. So I want to talk about this, is very important. Sometime in the past, when I do Nofap, when I was trying very hard to hit certain time, like 60, 90 days, sometimes I feel lost. I feel like, why am I doing this? What is the reason behind all of this? So what is next? So is there any meaning of me doing Nofap at all? Is that I'm using my time wise enough? Because I have all this time and I try to control myself not to feel my sexual urges. But what's the problem? I didn't fill those time with meaningful things, things that make me grow. So I have to put so much of my mental toughness. I have to force myself so much to stay in the state so that I don't relapse. Right? The mistake that I make is I didn't fill that time with the thing that I'm supposed to do that will increase my knowledge, my wisdom, my confidence, etc. I just do Nofap. And what is the point of doing Nofap? I want you to think beyond that. so you can use your time wisely. This is what is about this video. So when we, for example, when we put our time, we fill our time when we do Nofap with meaningful things, with things that increase our value as a person, right? Reading, right? Getting more knowledge, go talk to people, know more people, have relationship with other people, try to understand more about this world, try to become better at what we do. Like that is all good things that we can do in our free time. And if we do that, how much do you think that you will become better by going into doing those things? 100%, right? Because you spend the time to learn, you spend the time to accelerate your growth during the time that you are free when you are doing Nofap. So people neglect these things when they try to do similar tension, right? They stop their sexual urges, but they didn't think about what they want to do. What is beyond Nofap? What is the reason of me having all this time? Like, is it to keep on control my emotion, trying to not doing the things like fapping or watching like tube and nasty videos? Am I trying to control that thoughts, or I can put my energy into working for me, working to build up my style, my own vibe, overall things that is going to increase my value. And because you do that, your life will become much better. And we often enough neglect that. That's why I'm ranting so much in this video. We are neglected our feelings, our growth, right, our purpose, thinking that Nofap is like a magic trick that can bring us some miracles, but we don't work at things that we need to do. So there's a word like a faith without action means nothing. Right? So without putting yourself into doing things, into working things out, to find out the things that you want to know, or to figure out what you are curious about, you're not going to get anything in return. So your time is waste when you are not doing Nofap. Like maybe you'll only gain some confidence because you can control your sexual urges, but you can only go so far. Like there is the time that you will give up, you will relapse, because I think everyone will relapse in some part of their challenge, like some time in their challenge, either 60 days, 90 days, or 1 year, right? There's a time that you will relapse. But when you relapse, if you ask yourself, what do I learn throughout this whole year of restraining myself, of controlling my urges? What do I get from there? If the answer means that I haven't get anything, I haven't learned anything, and I feel empty, and I feel like I'm defeated because I relapsed, and I didn't build my confidence, my wisdom, my knowledge when I was doing this Nofap. I was wasting the time. So I don't want you guys to go into Nofap and achieve nothing from there, because there's a brighter side when you go through this Okay, when you relapse, okay, you think back, I still got something done. I increased my confidence, I go to the gym, I talk to that person maybe that I afraid to talk to, and I become a friend, or we end up become a girlfriend and boyfriend. And it is such an achievement, right? If we try to just control ourselves and do nothing, there's nothing that we achieve, because we're just wasting time to control, but not building other things up. So by you not building anything up for yourself, you're actually not giving yourself confidence. And you may relapse and go into that rabbit hole. Alright, so when people relapse, they go into the rabbit hole of getting into that habit again, because they can't find their purpose of doing Nofap. Why am I doing Nofap? Why am I getting this time and I feel like I've done nothing? Okay, so we don't want to feel like that, right? That's the last thing we want to feel. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. So it's very important that we find purpose, we find things that we want to do, or in the meantime that we do Nofap, we want to build our confidence, we want to build knowledge, and become better overall. Right? So we are not feeling like being defeated when we are having a relapse, having some detours in our life, and we relapse, having some trouble that leads us into relapse. At least we have those strong base that we can hold on to. Okay, that means I have this growth, I have this one done during the time that I'm doing Nofap. I have this achievement during this period of time that I restrain myself, I doing cement retention. I achieve those things. Right? Those are the building block of our confidence, to able to be treating Nofap as a lifestyle. And we need that confidence, we need that strong base of confidence. And with that said, I want to end this video here. If you like this video, please help me by like and subscribe to my channel, so that I can share more of this kind of content with you guys. Alright, see you in the next video guys.